Attention passengers.
Woo,
Welcome
woo.
to the...
My fault.
You good. Welcome to the Full Steam Podcast. I'm your host, Noland. This is my co-host, Saul.
Saul. What's going on?
Today, we just shooting the shit,
Talking.
sharing some thoughts. These are some things that I've been wanting to talk about, but not necessarily a theme that I could find to kind of title it as. So, first off, I've been a good guy for pretty much majority of my life. In terms of when I was younger, I did a lot of doing what I want and getting in trouble for it. And after enough punishments, after enough beatings, because my dad had to put that had to take that belt. And BTA.
Yeah, I'm knowing what I'm saying.
So it took one last time for me to really realize if I just follow directions and do as they say,
just go a little.
I'll
little
be
easy.
straight.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So from that point on, I did what I was told, and I, performed in school as I needed to. To my, to a parent, that's your kid being a good kid.
Right.
Now, my mom and dad, they wasn't hip to all of the little things that I might have did in school. You feel me? That didn't get me in trouble. That's all that
matters. I ain't gonna lie.
You feel me?
Like, keep it at
but
school.
I made sure to, good grades or good enough grades and no phone calls home. And from that point on, I kept up the appearance of, I do what I'm supposed to do, which I pretty much do, and I don't really get in trouble.
Right.
When in reality, I do what I want still. I'm just a little bit more strategic about it so that there is no, my mom is having a phone call home.
Yeah.
She knows this, she knows that, there's issues. So after a while, I just started to realize, like, all right, let's keep this up. Which then turns into...
Was this something you had to think about?
Huh?
Was this something you had to think about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, in certain moments, you had to just be like, you feel me though? But like, did you have to like really think about it? Like, oh no, I'm not gonna lie. Let me stay away from doing this right now at this certain time. In certain moments, I definitely had to tell myself, if I do this and I get caught, I'm not gonna like what's gonna come after that. So let me not do that. And then there were times where I could accept, if I do get caught, if my mom does find out about this or whatever the case may be. So you could give it a take. You'd be like,
I can accept what's gonna come with that. I could gauge, depending on what I was doing, what the punishment was gonna be. So I could kind of, figure out, all right, I'm down to do this, I'm not down to do this. But most times I'm always moving on some, whatever we doing, let's do it with some type of thought so that there is no backfire, you know what I'm saying?
So where'd the annoying part come from?
Dating. Because I would...
Elaborate.
When I initially started dating, my attitude was, I'm not going to do a lot of telling who I'm with what to do.
Yeah.
I'm not for them to be giving you directions and whatnot. Like, if you don't understand how to do this, which is crazy because I'm 15 at the time.
Right.
Why at 15 do I think another 15-year-old is going to understand how to conduct a relationship responsibly? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My expectations were entirely too high. But my thing was, I've seen enough movies and TV. I know what it looks like when I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and and when I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do as a man. As a man, that means you cheating, you lying, you doing a bunch of extra stuff, or you're loyal and you hold your girl down and blah, 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 blah.
Shout out to all the loyal guys out there.
So in that first relationship, that's what I was doing. Like, I wasn't in nobody's face. I wasn't trying to talk to nobody, this and that. Like, that's not really in my character anyway. Like, if I'm dealing with somebody, I'm dealing with somebody.
Right.
But to get to the end of it and be carried in a lot of different ways that I feel like maybe I was a little too nice. You know?
You ever wake up like, or you just in a shower or something, you just think about like some time where you just really,
Yeah.
I was too nice.
Yeah.
And you just sitting in the shower really thinking back like,
and it's so funny
why'd I let that
today.
go?
It's so funny today because now I'm sometimes, or I have been one time described as strict, or it's strict over here. And I'm like,
You? I would not consider, I ain't gonna lie, like knowing you and like how you conduct yourself in a relationship, I wouldn't really say that. I think there's stuff that you just don't like and that like you just, you know what I'm saying, adios with.
and and the thing is, it comes from, I guess that would come from at first, yeah, like I'm not gonna be very vocal about some of the things that you're doing that I feel like, oh, I am, but I'm not gonna press the issue.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be at the time like grown about it and try to talk to you about it and have a conversation. And in reality, I probably should be a pinch more aggressive about how I'm asserting myself in these situations. But it's like, I've seen how men I don't like conduct themselves in relationships, and I don't want to conduct myself in that manner.
Facts.
You feel me? So
yeah.
I'm letting a lot of things slide that I really shouldn't let slide. And as I've gotten older, I feel like there are certain moments in my life where I've let things slide because I'm on the side of let me not take it there.
Yeah, you on your zen, like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to let it slide. Yeah.
You feel me? Recently, once I detect that you dragging, I'm on that.
Right.
Like, I'm only gonna give you but so many chances. But in my opinion, being a good guy means not, you feel me, inciting the fight, trying to talk it out, you feel me?
Yeah.
Cause 9 times out of 10, whatever the beef is about, it could probably be talked through. When it comes to a relationship, whatever the issue is, it could be talked about.
Yeah, of course.
I ain't gotta act out or, do anything out of the ordinary. I could pull you up on it and we could have a conversation. But more often than not, I notice that, when I make decisions that may be deemed as the wrong decision, second relationship, I would say I was on some bad guy shit. Because I broke up via text, and then I proceeded to do a lot of bullshit after that.
Oh yeah, that's why we talked about this. Don't do that, y'all.
Yeah. So that was some bad guy shit.
Yeah. But how old you was like?
I was like 17.
It happens.
Didn't necessarily do that again afterwards. Had a situation where I sent something through a text, but it was like, this is necessary for you. But it ended up in a face-to-face conversation anyway.
Yeah.
Point being, all of that I did felt like the wrong thing to do to me, hindsight. And it made me realize trying to do things that I've seen niggas do that I don't vibe with, like, that's not my steez. And I had to learn that at a young age, because for a long time, I felt like I'm doing the right thing. In my mind, that's how I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
So now here I go, as she would describe it, my villain arc starts, and I start doing all of this bullshit. And by the time I'm a little bit older, I'm like, yeah, nah. Even afterwards, I felt like I couldn't move like that. But as I got older, around like 20, I'm thinking back on it like, see, I was trying to be something that I'm not, trying to move in a way that I don't respect, and it costs later on. So while being a good guy can be annoying and really like bugs me sometimes, trying to be the bad guy, trying to do things that I would deem like, that's on the other side of how I feel about things. It's not really who I am. You feel me? Like, I try to be honest with women nowadays. I mean, I pretty much always have been. Not with the leading them on and manipulation and all that. Like,
yeah.
I like to be a straight shooter. You feel me? This what I'm on, this what I'm not on. Here's where I see this going, here's where I don't see this going. Cause I'm not trying to waste nobody's time. But I can't lie. You know, although the bad guy shit weighs on the conscience, like in the moment, I was having a jolly good time.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes being a bad guy, it kind of like a lot of times though, it's in a situation where you're labeled as the bad guy.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So like everybody can paint you as something, but it really just depends. There are some people that that genuinely just do bad things that they shouldn't do. But a lot of people are like, I feel like their anger or rage in a certain moment can be justified.
Facts.
Can be justified. Like, I mean, don't crash out. Don't like, you know what I'm saying, Bart Simpson somebody and shit. But like, a nice little scream or two, bro. Somebody need to get that point across sometimes. You know what I'm saying? A nice little like.
And here's the
I don't fuck with that.
Here's like, the good guy in me. I know that the yelling don't, and not even the good guy, but like, I know that yelling don't get a conversation anyway.
I mean, at some point though, like,
you feel me? Like, and although your emotions get high, it get to a point where you have to then be grown enough to step aside and remove yourself from the situation before it gets to that point. I am really
I struggle with that.
I don't really practice what I preach all the time.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. I'm be honest. Because the thing is, in the moment, you feel like I be feeling like I'm trying to get my point across, and you trying to talk through what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to talk through what you saying.
That's what I mean by that yelling, cause like you not about to just, you know what I'm saying? I'm going in a straight line, right? You like rapping around it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me get my point across. Yeah.
But the thing is, when both parties are male or female, you feel me? When both parties are being adults and trying to have a conversation, it usually flows. It's usually not a lot of yelling. Cause at the end of the day, what are we yelling for? Like, it get to a point where like your head's starting to hurt, or you starting to sweat bare minimum.
Sweat.
You feel me?
Sweat is crazy.
You could definitely
having to wipe your forehead.
I started to break a sweat.
That's crazy.
So nose started to get a little sweaty. You can feel it. Like you can feel when that yelling is starting to physically affect you.
A little vein on your forehead one time. I was starting to get worried out. Yo.
It's so unnecessary.
You good, bro.
And again, get so wrapped up in the passion of the conversation and you try and get a point across, you end up taking it somewhere you don't need to take it. And you feel me? I know how easily that line can get blurred between you having the conversation and now it's verbal abuse or abuse at all. And it's like, so I try to mind my temper at all times anyway, but especially when talking to a female, again, if I feel like I'm getting there, I'm gonna just exit stage left.
I feel like it's easier with dudes. I'm not gonna lie.
To have a confrontational type of conversation.
Like if I feel like it's 100% easier for a dude to piss me off than a girl.
Facts. No. Facts.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's way easier for it to get there.
A girl might piss me off and I'll just be like, all right, cool. But especially a grown man, like maybe it's a pride thing. I think it's an ego thing. But I feel like a lot of older people try to like belittle me in some type of way. And I don't be liking that.
That's how, I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes it's twofold. It is that, and also sometimes you looking at it like that because you young and it's coming from somebody that is older. Sometimes they just kicking knowledge, and then other times, you could pick up on the you trying me.
Yes, yeah.
You trying me, and I don't really like that. And I've always been the type of person to be open to learning from anyone.
Yeah, of course.
You feel me? Like old, young, same age. I'm open to learning whatever you know or however you do it, your method.
Yeah.
But talking to a man in a confrontational type of way, it's much easier for a man to piss me off. Sometimes I just get irritated talking to a female because it's just female logic. Female logic versus
There's
male
no
logic.
like there's no winning.
Sometimes it's just
like
that
it's so hard to
that
like
clash.
yeah.
It's just that clash, and it's just like, We try, and most times I just be, you just be listening, and it's like, okay, how did that?
For sure.
You wanna chime in, but then it's like you gonna invite a problem to your front door.
and yeah.
Random, my mustache keeps curling down to my face and it's blowing me.
Like to your lip.
Yes, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow.
You gotta get that little trim joint. They like splice up the little bottom of it. Get the joint looking sharp.
But yeah, on some yin and yang, like how would you describe a good guy and a bad guy in your opinion? Something that just crossed my mind.
I feel like a good guy.
I love putting the quotes on it.
Good guy and bad guy. I feel like there's a very distinct. Is that moisture? I feel like there's a very distinct. There's more moisture right there. I just noticed. I'm noticing stuff in my apartment, y'all. My fault. I feel like it's a very clear distinction between like somebody that you can clearly see as a good guy, and then you can clearly see as a bad guy, but then you have like the majority of people on Earth, which I feel like is in that centerpiece. You know that diagram where there's like two circles? Good, bad. 90%, I feel like, of population of human, maybe 95 is in this circle right here.
Yeah, I was going. It like all of this just like hit me just now, but
so
like,
it's hard to like.
I don't really think there is which is ironic that I'm about to say this, but I don't really think there's a good guy or a bad guy.
I feel like some people look bad.
True.
I feel like some people look bad.
Maybe this is a little bit of I've been watching movies too much, and TV shows too much. But I also believe in people a little bit more than others. But I think everyone is capable of good and bad things. You feel me? Some have a streak of good, some have a streak of bad. But I think everybody has some good in them and some bad in them. And for others, it's on Front Street a little bit more.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I found myself doing things that I would deem bad or deem definitely not good. And I could live with that, but it's like on the spectrum, it's very low on the bad scale. It's not like, murder or armed robberies. It's like none of that. It's very low on the scale, but it's still, in my mind, bad. And it's like, I feel like these are the type of things that people wrestle with on a day-to-day basis mentally. Like, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? And I've always moved on some, if I come back to my mom or my brother or the people that are close to me that I feel like can be objective. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is a bias. I mean, there is a bias because there's a natural bias because they're family or friends. I know them. But I always feel like they keep it. My mother always keeps it a buck with me. My brother always keeps it a buck with me.
I feel like if you even able to ask yourself, am I doing the right or wrong thing? That's already a kind of step in the
right direction.
Yeah.
True, because I ain't gonna hold you. I learned a long time ago, not recently. I learned a long time ago that not everybody has an inner monologue.
Inner monologue. That's crazy.
Crazy.
I talk to myself all day.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's a lot going on.
But I feel like
mentally.
Looking at a lot of people and then seeing a lot of people, it starts to get easier to notice like some people, the people that don't have that. I'm wilding. Some people really just airheaded.
True. But I mean, maybe it's just a lot of other whatever going on in there. Like, I don't know how it works for everybody else, but boy, what I be talking, be a lot of conversation going on in my mind. But I just think that some people just learn bad habits. You feel me? They grow up in environments where doing the wrong thing is the right thing. So I feel like the spectrum is so like it's definitely broad. Like,
It's like that
because sometimes
that
bad
range,
people do good things.
do good things. Sometimes
I don't think that's just a movie or TV thing. Like I think sometimes bad people do good things.
Yeah.
And sometimes good people do bad things. So, I wouldn't categorize myself as a good guy or as a bad guy. But I would say early on in dating, you feel me? At first, I feel like I got stepped on. And then I made some decisions that later on, and I mean, kind of shortly after, I felt like were unbecoming of me. But I mean, it's high school, I also don't lean on that excuse too much, but I was getting early in dating, so I'm learning like physically doing these things, no matter how much I thought about, like, let's see how this goes. Like, like after doing it, it's like, I would never do that again. That was just messy as hell. Mm-mm.
You know that meme? Not meme, but like it's a video of this guy getting interviewed on the street. It's like some Indian guy, and he's like, I feel like I'm a bad boy, but like I'm still a little like good boy, but not all the way good. Bad, but not bad boy, not as in hurt nobody or anything. It's just like on the dance floor, I'm a bad boy, and he start shimmying and shit, bro. Oh my gosh, bro! If somehow some way like you could edit the video right there,
if you could find it,
he start breaking that joint down.
I definitely can't find it. I ain't never seen it on my algorithm. But
I'm listening.
Man, hold on. I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, I think it's everybody had their good days, everybody had their bad days. Sometimes you make good decisions and sometimes you make bad decisions.
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes one bad day be all it take to like break some people, bro.
Facts.
I feel like a lot of people are just one really bad day away from like
not being the same.
This kind of stuff like a bad boy. It's not a good guy, so I try to be a little bit bad boy.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, my fault.
That was funny. And then, and part of the reason why part of the reason why I was moving the way I was moving.
Yeah.
Although I've never cheated. Bro, older people be making cheating and a bunch of toxic behavior sound a little too entertaining.
Really with the cheating though.
I be cracking up off of it, but it's
It'd
like
be funny.
In reality, it's funny, but it's not funny. It don't be funny, but it be funny, and it's like I wouldn't do what you're talking about doing.
I couldn't
simply because I wouldn't want that done to me.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not
tender.
even. Huh?
I'm tender.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
too tender.
I'm also single, so at this point, it's like, why would I get with somebody just to cheat?
True. I mean, it's different. I guess like let's say you lock in at a really young age. You know what I'm saying? Then
you gonna have to leave them. That was my decision.
That'd be my decision.
I left, but I immediately got to the BS. Immediately. And I'm like, yeah. I might have been listening to the bullshit a little bit too much. A little bit. I might have wanted to see.
You jumped straight in the ocean.
I might have wanted to see what this lifestyle was like a little too much, and found out very quickly like, that's not.
But I mean,
me.
some people be doing that lifestyle at like 40, like 50.
All the way until.
Yeah.
And still, I couldn't.
At least you like kind of flush that joint out your system, like.
Again, I never cheated, but I'm talking about I was on BS. I was doing things that I wouldn't do today right after being with somebody. Like after I was with somebody previously, boy, it's been a brick.
Yeah.
It has been a brick since dealing with somebody new. Cause I don't like it's not about to be mingling, getting to know you, meeting families.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I ain't trying to learn a new whole favorite color, bro. Like it's like get repetitive, the whole cycle all over again and stuff. Like
I like
sometimes
to let that organically happen. whenever it
exactly.
happens.
Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people like push too much to like find a relationship. I guess hooping. You feel me?
Some people do that shit for the wrong reasons because you just lonely, and
Yeah, facts. I ain't gonna lie. Some people do it for the love of the game. Keep it a bean.
if you lonely and you figured out that you want to be with somebody, that's one thing.
Yeah.
If you lonely and you just looking to use somebody, hey, that's your business. But hey, like that's going to garner whatever results it garner, and I hope you won't be pointing the finger at nobody. But hooping is hooping.
Hooping is hooping. I ain't gonna lie.
I think as long as the other party is game and you know,
Green is
I
green,
ain't
bro.
gonna hold you. And that's the thing. See, I'm not big on, you know, not being honest with somebody about what's, you know, what
Like,
it
what's
is and what
going
it's
on.
not.
Yeah.
If I'm dealing with you and I also might be dealing with somebody else, I'm gonna let
Keep
that
it a
be
bean.
known.
Keep it a bean with a bean at.
But I also know that there's a lot of people that don't move like that, and I think that's just why the whole dating field is the way that it is, because you know it's just be a lot of lying,
It's a whole lot of lying for no reason. Like I feel like
a lot of toxic behavior going on.
I feel like people in this generation
But it be sounding entertaining.
aren't okay with losing specific people, but they know that they have certain traits or have a certain thing to their persona that they have to hide to not lose that person. You know what I'm saying?
Like when you think about it, like people, myself included, who are like kind of drawn to the mess.
Yeah.
It's like at some point you gotta recognize that the mess is the mess, and you don't want that mess in your relationship,
Yeah.
or
of
in
course
anything
not.
you got going on.
Facts.
But you be steady, ready to. What's up? What's T? What's going on here? You feel me?
Yeah.
Because it's just like what's happening, but in reality, it's like nah, bro. Like that type of behavior at the end of the day, I feel like is just very. It's part childish, but it's also part you clearly don't know all of what you want, and now you just wasting people's time. I
mean,
try not to waste people's time.
If they just doing them and like game is game, whatever. But if you really trying to lock down with somebody and still kind of lingering on to the same tactics and stuff, yeah, I feel like that's lame for real. Cause that's where you start. That's where the lying and stuff comes in and stuff. And a lot of these relationships now, bro, they're built off lies. You know how many relationships started off of like either lies, being fed the wrong information, being told the wrong thing, being told something false. That was really not true. I feel like we've both been in similar situations. And yeah, it's a waste of time. It's stupid. Because a lot of times, like, it don't even be until later on where it's really pointed out. But at that point, like, you got all this time passed by, and it's like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Where the honesty? You know what I'm saying? Where the trust?
Even a little bit.
Because I feel like with trust comes naturally comes honesty. Because like
That's how you know. A lot of times it's a game for some of these people. 'Cause
it's a game. It's a
you
game,
out the
bro.
gate with the
Like,
lies.
you expect the full truth. I do that shit, I'm wrong. And I don't know. I feel like even like not even just dating wise, I feel like even like person to person, a lot of people aren't able
It's
to
so crazy because telling the truth all the time don't necessarily. I've had to learn this the hard way too. Like telling the truth all the time don't always get you the result that you want either.
And that's why everybody lying, bro, because nobody wants to lose what they want. And I feel like people struggle with that, especially nowadays. Like the most easiest access we've ever had to any 7 billion people in the world is the hardest time to actually find a
Like an actual connection.
Yeah.
Like an actual relationship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many people doing it for all of the wrong reasons, and
doing it for fun and stuff. Like I get it, bro. A lot of people just be young and
I'm
dumb and stuff.
actually very just curious to see what all of this will look like by the time I'm 30. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the behavior that has been picked up from our previous generation, my parents' generation, boy, is it doing its numbers.
Facts.
Now, the one thing I can say is not a lot of us are having kids. A lot of us are being either a little bit smarter or just
Hey, bro,
deciding
don't lie.
I'm not having children.
Shout out.
I want kids, but at the right time.
At the right time, you feel me?
And
You feel
I don't
me?
care what nobody say. For me, the right time is I'm able to take care of my kids,
Yeah,
take
bro.
care of my girl, and not have to worry about nothing.
People be putting the age limit on it. Like, it's not about your age, twin. Like, everybody moving in their own race and stuff. You just gotta make sure you really
even if
prepared.
it's just one kid.
I gotta remember, these babies ain't asked to be born, twin.
But then you bring them in situations that nobody's like genuinely ready for this financially, or
Mentally,
you just had to kind of
right.
throw all of this together because y'all had a hot night, which is cool for the hot night, but now the hot night didn't turn into 9 months of
18 years.
Yeah, no bull. 18 years of
Well, not really. That's your lifetime. That's like your kid ain't never gonna stop being your kid. They're not just gonna stop at 18. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you have a child now with this person.
created, inseminated.
And now you gotta deal with that in whatever way you gotta deal with it. And a lot of people some people end up dipping all together. Some people end up splitting, but still co-parenting and all that. I don't really want neither of those situations.
Facts.
I would like to have kids with a person and be with the person.
Shout out Mr. Wally, man. Shout out Mr. Wally.
I don't want them type of issues. And I'm not, good guys and bad guys, if that's what you believe in, because I'm not on either side of it. I feel like it's, like you said in the Venn diagram, a lot of people are in the middle. Sometimes you good, sometimes you bad, either or. But either one of those guys ends up with a family at some point.
Facts.
I feel like family is important, and personally, while, dating gets a little mucky these days and there'd be a lot of different things going on that really turn me off and kind of make me weary, at some point, a family is what I personally want. That's how I'm gauging success these days, because while I want money and I want to accomplish things, I want a family at the end of the day, period.
Of course,
so
we all do, man.
How I take care of them will, for me, determine how successful I am at the end of the day.
Facts.
Whatever I accomplish is what I accomplish. But, early on, as I was growing, teenager, high school to my early 20s, because I'll be 25 on Saturday, I had to realize there's this path and there's this path. The things I've seen some men do on this path are not for me. I've attempted some of that.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel good in hindsight as I thought about it later on. This path, it might annoy me. It might get on my nerves sometimes, because sometimes the good guy gets stepped on a little bit. They know you gonna be there. They know you're going. It's a thing. It's so interesting to me, honestly. Like, I don't know what's up with that, but it is what it is. I'd rather be on that side than be on the side of I'ma lie to you, I'ma manipulate you,
Facts.
I'ma hurt you, all of that. Like, on this side, as a good guy, I might still hurt you. I still might not make the right decision and hurt your feelings or whatever the case may be, but at least majority of the time, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You feel me? I feel like that's the one thing I took away from all of the discipline that was put down as a youngin'. Like, let me just do what I'm supposed to do so that there's no issue. I should be able to get what I want and do what I want as long as I do what I'm supposed to. That's how I kind of gauge being a good guy. Yeah. Am I doing what I'm supposed to? If I'm not being such a good guy.
Yo, shout out our parents for like whooping our ass.
Nah, for real.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I think I would be a bad kid if if my parents didn't do that.
I'd be terrible.
I would be talking to people however I felt like talking to them at any given time.
Yeah.
I probably would have
It
been.
all starts at home, bro.
I probably
Like,
would
it
have
all
been
starts at
a
home.
little bit more. I probably would have, when I got smacked in my eye in middle school and chased them down and had them against the wall, but
You would
didn't
have
do
been one of
nothing
them
to
kids
them.
that like had to take like hallway breaks every like 15 minutes of class.
I mean, I probably would have left
class.
class. I probably would have started skipping. I probably would have started skipping class a lot earlier. I didn't start skipping class for real until high school. Once I got to high
I ain't
school,
gonna lie.
I started skipping.
Me and
From
my
9th
mans,
to 12th,
Quavo,
I
bro.
was skipping classes.
Yo, shout out Quavo, bro. But like, I swear, 7th grade, that was like prime time to dip out of school. We wouldn't even
See,
skip.
I
We
never
just-
skipped school, but I skipped class.
Oh
I
no, like
skipped
we be in
class.
school, right? And then like after lunch, we just there was a football field, right? And but there was always like, so we waited until like everybody got dismissed to like back to their classes.
Mm-hmm.
There's little double doors next to the staircase that hella people go to. So 5 minutes before they called them people, asked to go to the bathroom. That would be the routine every single time. I did by like third period, some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't gonna lie, I don't think I ever got caught either. Cause like the attendance is marked already for the day in homeroom, like in the morning. So free ball for like 2-3 hours. Shout out Quavo, bro.
You know,
True
and
to
see,
this.
to me, skipping was, oh, I'm being bad. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but in my opinion, bro, I'm still doing my work. You know, me and my teachers don't have no beef.
As long as you take, yeah.
What's the problem? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know? I'm not, I mean, I should be in class right now, but I'm not.
But I mean,
skipping.
your assignments all turned in.
You know, most of them.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I always make sure I turn in
You
my.
feel
my-
me?
my
Like,
work
I
and
ain't gonna
stuff.
sit up here and act like I made sure to be a grade A student, but I got it done. I did what I was supposed to do. And that some days, some moments, I excelled. You know, I did more than what I was supposed to do. I put an extra foot forward. But I did not put an extra foot forward the whole way through.
You ever had days in high school where you like would genuinely be at like you pulled up to school and like early morning too and everything, you just like,
I know I'm about to be on bullshit the whole day.
and then you just dip.
No, I've never skipped school.
Bro, my little sister. Oh, you never like just like.
I've never skipped school. I always feared my mom finding me. I shit you not. I always
Bro,
feared
what?
that she would somehow not be at work and somehow pull up and find me. And if there's one thing I did not need was her finding me when I was
bro.
supposed to be in school.
I had my mama's work schedule locked in.
You got it.
And then I remember my senior year, my little sister just started freshman year at the high school and stuff, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, like I say 2/3 of the time I'll go drop her off. Well, it was supposed to be us going to school, like, but then I'll get there and I'm like, all right, bro.
When you meet my mother, you'll understand why I feel the way I feel. Like, honestly, like outside of her threatening to call my dad, and my dad is the type, they both are like ninjas. They'll do this thing where they'll somehow find me. Well, especially when I was in school, it's easy to find me. I'm in school. But like my dad's the type, like I'm gonna pop up. Like when you least expect it, when you think it's safe, I'm gonna find you.
Nah, I did.
And I'm on you. Hey, don't even try to, I'm caught, One time he popped up on me in my school
At your school?
in Baltimore. You feel me? That's how I'm feeling. Like, I got a visitor. Who is it? This guy. I'm like, yeah, you got it. It's a good thing I've been on my best behavior.
Facts,
you feel me? It's a
facts.
good thing while I've been in high school, I've been doing what I was supposed to do, because if you would have caught me while I was
Skipping
outside
and
this
shit,
classroom skipping
Not
this,
supposed to be calling you and shit. Like,
I'm
can
cool.
you call Nolan to the office, please?
Even
And
to this day, you got it. I told my dad straight up, like, and this is why I would deem myself a good kid even to this day. I don't care how old
who
I
whooped
am.
you more, your mom or your pops?
My pops. You feel me? That's why I would never say, I'm a bad kid, I did bad things. Ooh, I was a problem. Like, no, to this day, you don't gotta call the police to straighten me up, bro. Call my mom, call my father, call one of them. Call either one of them I'm gonna tighten up real quick.
Get yourself together.
I'm gonna tighten up real quick. Like, you know what? Hello. Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah.
My fault.
I swear.
I'm wilding.
I got that much respect for both of them. Like, hey, look. You know what?
I'm wilding. I'm wilding.
All right, I'm gonna chill. Like, especially my mom's. Like, especially my mother. She called me and tell me chill out. All right, you got it. Y'all lucky. She said chill. I'm gonna chill. Like, you don't got to call the police on me. You ain't got to call nobody special. You can call any one of these people. My mom, my brother, my dad. Any one of them.
Yeah.
All right. And if I respect you, feel me, Eddie. You, Reese, you feel me? Like, certain people got the voice that if I'm in that mode and I'm on that and I'm really like,
hold on, this ain't you. You start like,
here, it's the Snickers bar.
Snickers, you're not
like,
where you
like for real, like, I'll chill out. But for the most part, bro, like, I'll be on my best behavior. Like, even to this day, that's kind of how I carry.
I try to move myself in
I'm gonna stay on my best behavior.
Not only
do what I'm supposed to do.
Not only for like a benefit, just cause like it makes life easier. Like
it does.
It's better to move in like a positive.
I think the only place I get a little rowdy is when I'm driving, because sometimes I gotta get to where I'm going.
I'm not a heavy like road rager. I'm not gonna lie.
I be trying to relax, but people be breaking when it's like so much space.
That pisses me off, but I'm not about to just start saying about my high beams and stuff.
Yeah, I never do that. I just go around you.
I just skip. Yeah, I just go around you or something.
I find my way.
Never been too heavy on road rage.
But as entertaining as older people make cheating sound, I know it's wrong, and that's why I've never done it.
My cat don't like me.
You feel me? Like, one time I kissed a girl at a time when she was with somebody, and the thrill of it was interesting. The thrill of it was so interesting. I'm like, I see why some people do this. And then I felt like I should never do this in real life. I mean, I should never do this in a real relationship.
Wait, so like,
I kissed her, she was in a relationship.
Did she kiss you?
I mean, she kissed me back. It's a great kiss.
Yo, shout out her, man.
It's a great kiss. But
bruh,
it was wrong.
It was wrong.
Technically,
but
morally.
I can see
what
you mean.
But it had me on cloud nine.
We're like, like the kind of.
And just that little tidbit was like, it told me I would never do that, actually. Do you know how mad I would be if somebody did it to my girl? I'd be pissed.
What ended up happening? Do you know?
I mean, they ended up breaking up at some point, but that was none of my business. It had nothing to do with me.
Okay.
You feel me? And even if it did, I don't care. I really don't. But for real though, like, I knew at that moment, like, I would never cheat. I might have kissed somebody that's currently in a relationship. That might have been that might have been some cheating going on there. But like, actually be with somebody and do this, I be too in my head about it. I be sweating. I be sweating like a mug, but my conscience be talking to me, and I'm just
I feel like
your cat is on BS.
I feel like I wouldn't feel good about myself. I feel like I feel dirty.
Yeah. That's
like,
why
I'm gonna be in the shower.
That's why as a dude in a relationship, I can't do the cheating. But if a girl is in a relationship and she's pressing up on me, or if we having some like synergy,
hey, that Venn diagram, I'm telling you.
So it's like, does that make me? So in my mind, like, does that make me a bad guy?
Do you know? Do you know or not know?
At the time, I knew. At the time, I knew, and I really didn't like him, so I really didn't care.
But like, was this somebody like you knew?
Yeah. Well, him? No, I didn't know him. No. Barely knew him like that.
I feel like you good in my book.
Right.
I feel like you good in my book. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you good in my. That's really hurt. I mean,
once again, things that
you're not in a relationship.
Things I did at a time where I'm like, I wouldn't do this later on. There's a lot of things I've done one time that I wouldn't do later on.
Yes.
The cheating thing though was always like, I'm just too in my head about it.
Yeah,
so
I've
I'm
never
like,
cheated.
I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not partaking in this because I'm not gonna be able to sleep easy at night.
Yeah.
So let me just not.
Yeah.
But boy, the one time I participated in that type of activity with somebody, it was a thrill, and it taught me early like this ain't it.
It's not it for you.
This
I ain't gonna
shouldn't
lie.
this shouldn't put me on cloud 9. Okay, now
But
I
look,
see how some people get wrapped up in that type of
Exactly.
business.
It's really just, it's an addiction. It's the same as like somebody doing crack. Somebody doing crack.
Mm-hmm.
Like you try it one time, damn, I shouldn't do this. This feel too good.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to make that decision like you gonna keep smoking that or nah, I don't, that feel too good. Like you gotta kinda like that's
Just the way it is. See, I be watching the Joe Budden podcast a lot, and just
Yeah.
period. Like older people I've been around, bro. Just the stories they be telling, like
They be wildin'.
they make the story
old
sound
people,
too good.
Yo, real.
Y'all make the story sound too good. It's like, damn, should I go make these type of stories myself?
Yeah, I remember they making those
'cause
stories
they
for a
don't tell
reason.
you about the miserable side of it.
They don't tell you about the days where they were like, damn, I probably shouldn't have did that.
And that's the BS to me. I'm like, bro,
They trying to live off of that.
That's the disclaimer. That's the disclaimer that they put at the. That's the disclaimer.
You talk about the really tiny one that nobody sees
Yes.
all the way in the corner, right?
Yes.
Y'all remember
Yes.
the SpongeBob episode, bro? Shout out anybody that watched SpongeBob. But Mr. Krabs was so greedy. He put the smallest, minuscule, atom-sized fine print at the corner of the menu that said refunds were allowed or for some type of reason. Somebody found it. He was sick. He was mad.
Or they always
magnifying
read it
glass.
super fast at the end of the commercial.
Yeah. Side effects include death, losing your limbs, urinary tract infections. You gonna lose both of your breasts. I ain't gonna lie, your jaw rate pop off. Don't take this. What, bro? At that point, just live with whatever. And that should be medicine for like muscle aches.
Or like a little skin disease or something like that.
Little skin disease. Like, bro, you
Let me
just
not say little, but a
not
skin
little,
disease.
but like, bro, at that point, just like, which one gonna make you suffer more, twin?
They should put at the end of the story like, yeah, but
Bro, I
I
saw
was down bad about losing her.
I saw an ad and it was like, I forgot what it was for, but one of the side effects was extreme rashing developing and swelling in the anus and genital glands or like genital
no.
like
That's wild.
so for me to be cured from this ailment, I can't crack no more. And every time I move, every time the chief is getting chiefing in between my legs. That's what y'all couldn't come up with no different side effect.
Medicine.
These side effects are chosen.
So I don't take medicine. I don't really trust. I don't really trust a lot of it. I don't really trust a lot of it. And this is just
One medicine that do work though, the allergy medicine.
when you need it, you need it.
And it be knocking you out, twin.
Yeah. With the Benadryl,
Benadryl.
when you need it, you need it.
Yo, if you having trouble sleeping, 50 milligrams, pop 2 of them joints.
Younger people don't take relationships seriously, and what's so funny about that is, I'm sitting here telling you at 15, I had high expectations of another 15-year-old.
Yeah. I mean, it's not saying that all younger people are like that, but it's just like.
But that was when I was 15. Even now at 20, about to be 25, 24.
Damn.
I would
It was
say
15, 10 years ago. 2016, I was 11 years old. I wasn't even I think I was just finishing like 5th grade. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, bro. 2016, I was young. No, 2016, I was 10 because I wasn't even born until November, pretty much the end of the year.
So when I was in the 10th grade, you was 10 years old.
Yeah. It's crazy, but like, because right now we might seem like kind of
That's
man,
super
like 4
crazy.
years older than me, bro, and like
That's super crazy.
It'd be crazy thinking about how much 4 years like make a day. Why did I have to let y'all know the number?
I just don't know if people our age put as much thought into relationships as needed. Well, excuse me, our age. people my age and definitely people your age.
Definitely
I don't
people
think they
my
put
age.
as much thought
I feel
into
like
it
people
as
your
necessary.
age are starting to like get themselves like
They starting to get there.
get themselves together. Or
Some of us are
something.
married and have kids.
Well, yo, my age group, we a lost cause twin. I ain't gonna lie. That's all I can say, bro. Cause like, it's a joke. It's really a joke.
What you
like
mean?
relationships to people in general. Like I'm not even saying like I'm not even shitting on bitches. I'm not even shitting on dudes. It's everyone. You feel me? A lot of people my age, bro, are I say retarded.
No.
A lot of people here are not mentally capacitated to be in relationships. We have too many crack babies and we have too many second generation crack babies. There's babies of crack babies too. There's second generations and they keep evolving, bro. And you gotta remember, bro, it all starts at home. And a lot of people here have been growing up in really messed up households. You know what I'm saying? They're
True.
really emotionally unavailable households, or like where things they think is normal. You know what I'm saying? So it just doesn't work. There's no example to come from. I was lucky enough. I saw my parents was cool. They loved each other very much. It was very apparent. I got a very clear picture of what like love should look like.
You had a normal household.
Normal household. You know what I'm saying? So at least I got to experience that at some point. So I was able to see what a real healthy relationship is like and what it like shouldn't be like. And all I see is what it shouldn't be like. I ain't gonna lie to him. And I'm not.
It's crazy because I kind of gauge what you shouldn't do based off what I've seen from my mom and my dad's relationship. Feel me? I saw the route you took. Oh, I don't like that route. I don't like where you ended up taking that route.
Yeah. Not take those steps over there.
I don't want to take that route.
Yeah, facts.
I don't want to take that route.
But see, you see how you were able to like overcome that and like not let that define how you go about relationships and stuff.
Yeah, because now I take relationships a lot more seriously as far as discernment and actually being clear in, okay, I want to be with this person. I want to be with you for a long time, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm not just willy-nilly with it. Jumping into relationships.
And then you had the discernment from the beginning because you already realized like, okay, yes, that is a relationship. That's not a relationship I want to, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people aren't able to like, a lot of people just haven't told themselves like, okay, just because this is the only relationship I've seen or grown up with, that shouldn't really be how I'm moving in my relationships.
And it's certain things that I've done early on in my relationships that I wouldn't allow to carry on to now. You feel me?
Stuff that were you caught out on, or you had to yourself like
some of it I was caught out on. Some of it is just me thinking back on, especially that first one, like it's just me thinking back on, oh, okay, because I didn't really assert, hey, I don't like this, and if you keep doing this, this is what's about to happen. Like this won't be a thing no more. I wasn't very strong in, you can keep doing what you're doing, but this going in. Mm-hmm. My second relationship didn't need to do all that. Like we was on the same page, but I felt like there was still more that I wanted to do. So
at the time,
let me exit the stage left at the time.
But I feel like it was a mature decision of you to do that instead of.
That's how we see it.
Maybe, okay.
Most times that's how
I feel like that's one of those Venn diagram moments. It's for the greater good. You're like Thanos.
Because it was done cowardly.
It was done
but it was
cowardly,
still done.
But the action itself that you like wanted to
set the bird free. Let them go where they want to go. Third relationship, same thing. Wasn't ready for what you ready for. Gotta go. I'm gonna let you go. Feel me? Let you go. Fourth, almost became something, but backed out of that one. Yeah, backed out of that
reverse part. Like reversing that motherfucker.
Put it in reverse and
put it in reverse. He really hit one of
got out of there. That was one of them. I'm not willing to. I'm not willing to put all my eggs in this basket.
That's fair. That's fair.
I've seen enough. I'm gonna go ahead and back out. I probably got a little too serious with you a little too fast, but it's one of my problems. It's one of my problems. Something that I tend to work on moving forward. Like, nah,
Take
let me
your
just,
time. You know what I'm saying? Simmer.
like, we can hang out, but let me not try to suffocate a motherfucker. Try to be all up under you all the time. Nah. Or always try to hang out with you because you willing to let me hang out with you all the time. Like, nah. Like, you cool with the text or the little FaceTime? Like,
talking here.
we ain't always gotta be in each other's face because that'd be my problem. If you give me the open door to be in your face all the time,
I'm gonna be in your face. I ain't gonna lie. I got that issue time because I got
I'm
a
over
problem
there.
with talking. Like
I'm
when
over
I
there.
really want to talk to somebody and
who,
stuff. Like,
as a man, why would you not want to be up under something soft?
facts.
That's like, in my mind, that's like the first thought. Like, why would I not want to go somewhere where I could take a shower, I'ma be fed.
Not only take a shower, but boy, you're gonna come out feeling like some mango freshness, strawberry avocado, fucking some bro. What?
I don't see why I wouldn't go over there.
Yeah.
Feel me? Especially heavy on the
I
I'm
love
being
a feminine
fed.
presence. Love a feminine presence.
That's why I can understand I can understand having a plethora of girls or dudes if that's what you want to talk to. But you feel me? Once you do lock in with that one, it's like,
What you trying to get at? What's your purpose in doing
I feel like
this?
if you still young and you hot in the ass and you want to do what you want, do what you want. Be outside. But if
Nimbus.
you want to be serious and you actually want to be with somebody, you claiming that you want to be with somebody, you want to build,
Add some bricks.
then take it serious. Then take it seriously and be on there. Like I was just telling Ron, like if me and you, if you with somebody and it's a good relationship and I can see that, I'ma tell you, yeah, pour water on that. Don't mess that up. And if you come to me and you telling me that you doing X, Y, and Z, I'ma pull your card about it. Like,
What you doing?
but Shorty's tough. Like, she's a good pick. What's up with why? And if you don't have, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you, there's really never a good reason because if you with the person, you made the decision to be with them. So why is it that you this far in, however far in you are, and you still, what's the point? Yeah. Like, that's the only thing I've never understood. Like, you get with somebody, but you hold on to the side pieces while you with the person
I don't know.
for the first couple of months.
It's selfish, bro. Like
it is.
Which is any type of amount of period.
I get it, but I don't rock with it.
I don't get it. I feel like once you start like
you said, it's selfish.
Once you lock in, like, okay, yeah, you make this official. Okay, that's official. There's no like, oh, I just wanted to give it some time. Like, no, you gave it the time. You chose it to be the time. You got into this relationship, drop the side bitches. I don't see why it has to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep them around while I decided to just lock in with this one. If you needed more time with the side pieces, why'd you get with this one?
Because mind you, I've never even tried to do that.
I never.
I feel like that's exhausting.
I feel like it's overwhelming because like
mentally it's exhausting, especially if I'm trying to do other things and accomplish things.
You're trying to emotionally satisfy all these people.
Yeah, nah. And possibly sexually satisfy.
Yeah, bro. I don't got enough meat.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, bro.
That's a lot of work
You're
going
trying
around.
to drain my shit.
I'm tired, especially when I put it now. Because if I put a lot of energy into working,
yeah, facts,
and trying to be successful financially,
you gotta go.
I only got but so much energy
like,
for.
Bro. You about to go see Stacy on Monday. You about to go see Macy on Tuesday. You about to go see Tracy on Wednesday. You about to go see Wednesday on Thursday. And it's confusing you because why is her name Wednesday but she born on Thursday? And you really forgetting whether her name was Thursday or Wednesday. Like, come on, bro. It's no point to it. It's like I feel like you're just bored. There has to be not enough actual like stuff to do.
I've never tried to juggle multiple relationships. Plus
I can say I've talked to.
I'd be so interested in who I'm actually talking to in the first place that I've just never had another girl capture my interest.
Wow, that
the way
was like,
I've personally never really had that like happen like early on. Like, okay, I meet somebody, I'm talking to them, and then the next week, next 2 weeks, next month, next 3, I meet somebody else who is equally as interesting or more interesting than her, and now I'm trying to talk to her too. It rarely happens. Actually, it's, like I said, it's never happened. Once I find the one, or once I meet that one person that we vibing and it's like that, then like you who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Like, that's just it.
That's not crazy. I feel like that should be the norm.
And in my mind, see, this is why sometimes I say I'm easy. I'd be so blown away in my mind if it's like, no, I genuinely also like you too. And actually want to get to know you too and want to spend some time with you. I've never had to like really tackle the idea of I'm about to have to figure this out. Cause I like both of y'all. I want to hang out with both of y'all. And y'all both willing to let me hang out with y'all, and I'm honest with them about, hey, look, I'm also talking to such and such. Or I'm at least letting it be known, like I talk to other people.
Yeah.
And they both still like, oh yeah, I'm like, what's up? Like, I ain't never really had to juggle that. So, I mean, if I guess put in that situation, would I? Yeah.
You ever like two best friends?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Let me hear about it. Was it something that was like green from one side or not the other? Or neither, or both? Or
never at the same time.
Never at the same time.
Usually it was like my first time encountering. Remember, did you ever ask me about friend groups?
I think I have.
8th grade, there was a particular trio of girls that I was very fond of. I was actually fond of all 3 of them.
Yeah.
One of them I was like clearly open about liking. The other one, I mean, flirting going on, but like not really.
Yeah.
The third one, that came later on in the year, but again, didn't manifest into anything, but I often would talk to them and like, have moments with them and whatnot. And it was cool, but again, like you can only pick one. I had this happen. I was at a party that my man DJ threw. 2 girls came in, both of them my body type preference. One of them smokes, the other one doesn't.
What is your body type preference?
Thick. Big and thick. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my
God. I like smaller women too, but once again, like it's not often that a smaller woman really like captures my interest. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like it's just that's just so easy. Like. Not to say that they are easy, but like visually, it's just so easy for that like nice filled in shape to like, it just does something for me every single time. When they smaller, but also filled in, like I don't really like the super thin, bony build. Nothing personal, like nothing against them. Beautiful, 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 but when they smaller, but they filled in.
So you like midgets?
No. Yeah. I like 5 foot to 6'2".
You get up there?
Yeah, you could be my height. We could look eye to eye. For sure.
Nah, I be forgetting I'm like 5'8".
If you taller than me, I'm a little. I ain't even gonna say I got questions. Again, I'm just gonna be in my mind wondering, how did I get to this server? How did a 6'3", 6'4", woman, how did we end up in the same place? How did we end up in the same place talking, and how am I at 6'2" now looking up and having to, which probably wouldn't, because Roger's not that much taller than me.
Nah, he's
as
not,
a reference.
He's not, yeah.
So like it's not that big of a, but I wouldn't. Again, I would make an exception.
I have some big ass babies.
But 5 foot to 6'2". I don't know if midget is the right term. Small people, little people.
You could tell somebody's a midget versus when somebody's just short.
That's not my stance.
The arm builds are different. Like the leg builds, the legs are like, you know what I'm saying?
That's not my stance.
I
do know what you mean. I do know what you mean, though.
You can tell.
Yeah, that's not my flow. It's not my flow. Nothing personal. It's just not my flow.
Most people don't. I seen clips of like people hiring some midgets for like.
Bro, we're not going down this rabbit hole. As a matter of fact, it's getting late.
It is indeed getting late.
I'm tired of yawning. Low key, we record this late. Let me have a moment with y'all real quick, right? So this was supposed to be recorded on Saturday.
Facts.
But some complications, right? So we didn't record on Saturday. Actually, let me just be quite frank. We went to go pick Charles up.
Bro,
me and him decided to go pick his man's Charles up. And Charles, hey, look, we good friends. I ain't gonna lie, we good friends already. Love you, boy. You cool. You good in my book. But when you wasn't good in my book, let's talk about it real quick, honestly.
We at his house.
Before we end this off. Mind you, he ain't tell me that it was in Milford. Mind you, if you told me that we were going to Milford before we left this apartment, I probably would have disagreed again. We're not going. This is gonna wait.
Hell yeah, I told you there was in Milford.
You said something about Rita's. That's why I brought up Rita's to you when I got in the car, because I thought we was going down Rita's. You was talking about the little alcohol can.
Oh no, that was just a side mission.
I'm aware, and what I heard, he lived down by Rita's.
Oh,
that's what I heard.
That's not at all what I said.
So you feel me? Once we get outside and we starting to drive, and I'm like, we going towards the house, like, okay, where's it? Exit 18. Okay. So cool.
Fully responded.
The ride was already 20 minutes to get to him. We proceeded to sit outside for a solid 30 plus minutes waiting for him. Was it 30 minutes?
Over. Not gonna lie.
Wasted the time we could have been recording Saturday waiting on Charles. But it's cool. He was on my shit list yesterday. But it's cool. Because yesterday I came up here and I went to my brother's crib instead before coming here to record, and I fell asleep on the couch.
That boy knocked. I ain't gonna lie. Low key, I definitely, before Charles got here, it'd have been an hour. You said you was ready to watch one piece of song. I was like, okay, cool. He gonna call me a song. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I'm good.
You getting sleepy. Back to sleep. Yeah.
Just knocked out.
Yeah. You look like you had just woke up when you came through the door.
Yeah, because I really just let Charles in, and I just like...
He set that up quick then. Yeah, so, but so Sunday that was on me, and then today, which is Monday, we got this. We had to come in here.
I had
and get
to
this
talk
done.
to y'all. Had to make sure we.
No capital connections today because I didn't think to.
I forgot even to
grab a capital. As a matter of fact, hold on. I think I could do one on the top of my dome. Let me think. Let me try.
Watch me Will. Ooh, kill him. Watch me Nene. Okay, watch me Will.
Montana. I'm gonna go all the way to the Midwest. The capital of Montana is Helena. Yeah, Helena.
That's so specific
Helena.
to know. That's very specific.
Yeah, why do I know that? Because 4th grade. Yep. I think I could do another capital for you. I will come back
to be American.
I will come back to Montana next episode. Yes, it has to be American. It's the United States. It's the 50 states.
What's the capital of Hawaii?
Honolulu.
Ah,
Gotcha. There we go.
Shout out Honolulu, man.
I'm not even about to try to spell that because I don't want to be wrong.
Don't
do it.
No,
you gotta try to spell it if you about to try to spell it.
H-O.
And there's no way to. Oh, you gotta pull out your phone and see if you're right.
Wait. Honolulu. It's got to be that.
I don't know if there's an A in Honolulu. Please pull it up. I mean,
Honolulu.
Yeah, I don't think there's an A in Honolulu. I think it's Honolulu.
You are correct. Honolulu. I said HOA.
Yeah, boy, I don't know where the A came from. Anyway, this has been Force Theme.
Good talking to you guys.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next episode. Well, me and DeWanna see you next episode. Me and Saul will see you
2 episodes later.
next Monday.
Yeah.
Bye.